it's likely someone who's returning, and I agreed with that. I said it could very well be. I mean,
Mhm.
I suspected that initially, which would only leave us
Three of them.
three. Yeah. Is that you?
Yeah.
Hold on. Can I just do this
But
again? Adam, are you a trader?
No,
Okay.
three.
Tina, I don't think it's you, Tina. Tina, are you a trader?
I absolutely am a faithful. When I fill out the application and he asks if you want to be a trader, I said, absolutely not. I sucked at being the mole and I don't want to be a trader. So,
I said I didn't mind either way,
yeah,
honestly.
That's the tough part because I feel like I'm really like not feeling it from anyone. And but I know people are tricking me because I know there's two. I know there has to be
Yeah.
two. Has to be.
Hmm.
Um
I mean, you probably knew week 3, Jonathan, that I was the mole.
oh,
I'm not a good liar. I don't hide it
that's what I've
well.
told people. I said, well, it was just I mean,
Yeah,
there's
he
different ways
said
of
that.
playing them all, but I said I've told everyone, yeah, Adam knows too. It's like I said, like in the mole, you were either like the obvious mole, and I only second guessed myself because I was like, is it just too obvious or is it not or whatever or you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I've always felt and I've always said that I think you're playing how you would play any other game besides the mole. So I don't feel like there's
you're
anything
right.
there. There's nothing behind you.
Yep.
Um, but I also feel like that with Taylor again, maybe tricking me, but I mean Taylor gets
That's
flustered
my
really quickly, and I
my
just am not
biggest
seeing
thing
that,
with Taylor is what happened the other night. And
which
I really want you,
which I'm
I
gonna
really want you to
mention.
like call out, yeah,
Oh,
call
of
him and
course, yeah, because I need to
see
see how
how
he's
he
gonna react
responds.
to it. Yeah.
It's
But
weird
why
that he
would,
came on with a light on thing, very like, like actually maybe it's
And then
not
I
weird. Maybe he
and
was
then
just knowing that.
I spoke to Taylor afterwards, and that whole conversation was like normal. And I'm like, you know, and the only person I don't know, and I can't speak on their behalf, but I know other people have played with is Rob. I just don't know Rob. So I can't
right.
assess, I can't judge. I don't
Mhm.
really know. I really like Rob. I thought he was me, him, and Nick were in a group chat that Nick made in the beginning, and I thought, you know,
I
very genuine.
I think really that he is a faithful. Well, I'm not like obviously like 100%, but just the way he's played his game, it hasn't seemed like any stuff.
His outburst with Matt R screams faithful to me. Like, why would you do that if you were a trader? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And all I can do is,
He also
oh,
went at odd too,
huh?
right? He went at odd as well
Yeah,
with
I
the
mean,
whole
he will jump out when he
shield
doesn't
thing.
need to be, and it's like if you're a trader, why wouldn't you just sit back and let it happen if it's happening? Why
Right,
would you put yourself out there and risk it? That's
right.
what, like, for me, when I was like, that's what I said to the trade or the former traders tonight. I was like, I think I need a shield because yes, there are like confirmed faithfuls in here, but at the same time, I'm like, my behavior and what I put myself out there for, to me, I'm like blaringly, obviously, a faithful as well. So it's like,
Did
I,
you ask them to give a shield to anyone else too? Because they said to.
no, I just said for me.
Oh.
Were we supposed to?
No, no, I just remember like he said, right? Didn't Bill say they could give out one, two?
He
So
didn't say that for me. He said that for everyone else, zero, one, or two. Everyone else was
I
saying.
tried to push the shield on somebody else's.
He said that there's shields available and get like plead your case essentially, and that's all I did. He didn't say zero, one,
Yeah.
two for me. I just knew there
No,
was.
no, before that, in the group when he was introducing the game, he said that there
Oh,
could be
then
zero or
I
one
didn't
or
hear that.
something.
I didn't pay attention to that.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, that's it. That's it. That's everybody. I've just listed off. It's us.
Right. I mean, there's
There's
not too
us
many
three,
people
Taylor
left
and
to pick
Rob.
from.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
five people. Us three, Taylor and Rob. That's it. You know, I don't know what to say.
And Jonathan, now you look at us and you tell us that
Yeah,
you're
I'm
a
a wait
faithful.
right here. I'm a faithful,
Yeah.
like plain and simple. And I think that everything that, and I'll look you straight in the eye. I think that everything that I've done is very clearly a faithful, and I would never put myself out there like that if I wasn't. Um, yeah, I don't know what else to say. So I could show you all my millions of notes, my studying
Yeah.
the voting histories the other night at like 4 in the morning, like a lunatic, um, because that's all I have to do. And I was like, I don't want to vote out someone again like I did with Odd or Brad and accuse people that are faithful because that sucks. That feeling sucks.
Mhm. Yeah, I felt like shit about that.
Well, it sucks when you're faithful and you're doing that because that's not your role in this game is to vote out other faithfuls. So
Right,
it's worse,
right.
you know.
Well,
So I don't know. I don't know what to think. I don't know. I hope Matt speaks up because I do feel like Matt has some
yeah, I
stuff
think
that
that,
maybe he hasn't told everyone yet or whatever.
Well, I think Matt is our safe space, so I think he's getting a lot of input from the other faithfuls because we know we can trust him.
And
Yeah.
I know I've been talking to him a ton.
I asked
Yeah.
them to give him a shield.
What's that?
I asked the traders to give him a shield. Right?
To give him a shield?
Yeah, to give Matt
Oh.
a shield. Just because
I
I
mean-
feel like we need to keep one of the confirmed faithfuls because it narrows down.
Might have all the information, but you know, we can't. It's not nothing anyone says is Bible. We have to remember that too. Like it's just because these are everyone's opinions, right?
Right, right.
So although I trust Matt is faithful because there's no way there's been a recruitment, and I do trust that Abby's a faithful for the very same reason. Can you imagine if we're wrong about that? But
What up, y'all?
can you imagine that's
Hey,
such
Matt.
a like that's such a like tank for the faithfuls games, you know what I mean? But we're just saying that
I
like
don't know. I asked the traders when it's your turn to ask them for like gameplay advice or whatever. They said follow my gut. And because I told them I really wasn't trusting my own judgment after the whole Mike incident, you know, like I didn't see that guy coming at all.
Yeah.
And they said follow your gut. If somebody is giving you trader vibe, they're a trader. So
can I just say this as well? Mike did not know this was coming to Mike. Let's keep that in mind. And there's certain people in this game who knew that it was Mike. And I feel like if they were a trader with Mike, they would have told him at the same time. You know what I mean? Mike clearly did not know this was coming.
wait a minute, how do you know this? Wait, what's
Because Mike was
So-
very like shocked and just like whatever, and was like and had no idea, and then had like a terrible excuse. I think his excuse was I wasn't checked. I'm like, you know, you like that. Like if he had any time to prepare, he might have thought of something else or whatever.
Yeah.
And he clearly came into it very blindly. So no one
But
told.
either way, I was in this strong, what I felt was a trusting relationship with somebody who obviously was on a different team than I was. So that's why I'm saying, you know, I apparently was blinded by trust and just thought that he was a cool guy, you know? So
And I think that's where we have to really tonight try to break away from trust and stuff. Like, certain
Yeah.
things we have to really be asking questions like with
Yeah.
everyone we can.
And if you have suspicions, ask them.
Like, yeah, like
Let everyone defend
Jonathan,
themselves.
like I love you, you know, and like I think you're like great, but I can't rule you out 100%. Of course I can't. It's stupid to even think so. But like me having, it's not even like having sus on you. It's not. It's just I don't know. Like I don't know who it could be, right?
Yeah.
So it could be you, who I trust the most. Really,
Yeah.
out of everyone, I know you the most, trust you the most. Or it could be like Tina, and we don't know. We have no idea.
So, Jonathan, I wanted to ask you a question. I'd rather ask it now than have it go to the round table and like, put a lot of attention on you.
Yeah.
Just genuine curiosity. And Tina, I'm sorry, I'm going to put you on the spot for this. But Tina kind of told me that there was a chat made with you, her, and Mike.
Yeah.
Is that happened? No?
it was just me and Mike. It was just me
you
and
and
Mike. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
It was a chat with me, you and Mike.
But this is where it came out. Oh, you're
Like,
talking about
in the last
your
like,
chat, Jonathan, Matt, and Adam.
Wait,
That's what you're talking.
No,
No.
I wasn't talking about
No.
that.
I'm
there's a
sorry.
chat.
I will shut up and you start over.
no, there was a chat in the last like day or two of me, Mike, and Tina, and Mike was the one who created it. And I was asking him who he trusts most. It was when I was trying to like suss out kind of who's
Wait, what do I
close
have
to
to
him,
check?
whatever. He said Tina. I was still surprised about the Tina situation when he said like, or when Tina came out with it afterwards, like, where's this coming from? But I mean, in retrospect, he did go back and say Tina. Is that right? You were in that, but that was the group chat, right? Mike made a group chat with me, you, and him like 2 days before he left.
Are you talking about to me?
Yeah.
Oh, um, No, that's news to me. That must have been somebody else's chat. But I don't doubt that he would have said that because I
Wasn't
did
Abby.
trust him
But
blindly. So
It
but
wasn't
Tina,
Megan.
but
It
Tina,
was Tina. It was
you were
Tina.
the one that told me that there was a group chat
It was
made
Tina.
with you three, and that you had told Mike that you didn't necessarily you weren't too sure about Jonathan at that time, and when you asked him about it, he like kind of like skirted around
no, no, no,
the whole
no.
thing.
It was a chat with just me and Mike, and whoever's name I threw out, he'd be like, yeah, yeah, okay, 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 whatever, and just parrot back whatever I said. When I asked him if he trusted Adam, that's when he got squirrely. And
Oh,
this is what I shared with the traders, the ex-traders, whatever. And they said, there's your trader right there. Because Mike actually basically defended Adam rather than just agreeing with everything I said. That's
gotcha.
exactly what happened.
Okay. Yeah, I was just confused about that because like Jonathan and I have been working pretty closely together, and I would hope that if a group chat like that was made, he would like tell me about it. You
Oh
know.
no, no,
Yeah.
no, no,
So,
Matt. A
No,
group chat.
there
A
was a
group chat
chat with me, Mike,
and
and
me.
Jonathan.
Yeah,
Yes.
a
so it
group
was
chat was
made.
made, but I didn't. I'm not saying it all. I had a chat with Rob and Nick. I don't know if I told you
Yeah.
about
You
that.
did
I had a
that. I knew
chat.
about.
I can tell you all my chats.
No, no, no. That was
Like
the only. That was the only chat
nothing,
question.
nothing came of it. It was like a day before he left, or a day and a half before he left, and
Yeah,
literally got nothing from it. So he made it.
and
Yeah.
that's
So
what
And
Tina said.
that's the only
Yeah.
reason that I'm kind of leaning towards Adam because of Mike's reaction when I threw Adam's name out there. Because I didn't get that reaction from any other name that I threw out there,
Yeah,
including yours, Jonathan. I threw out everybody's name and he would just be like, oh, yeah, I've noticed that too. Or, oh, yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on him, that sort of thing. So,
yeah, Mike gave me absolutely nothing, which is why I didn't defend him in the last day, because I was like, I do feel like I was like, hey, we shouldn't get rid of Mike right this moment, be like for at least a round, because maybe we can get some more information when I was speaking to like maybe
yeah,
some the ghost and company. But and then at the last day, there was a big push. I think in my head it was from Abby where we're like, we need to go after Mike. And I was like, yeah, Mike's giving us nothing and there's nothing to
yeah.
gain from it, then
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, he never once gave me a name. He just sat back and
No.
waited for me to supply information or suspicions or whatever the case may be. So,
Yeah. So in
he
retrospect,
kept me around just because I blindly trusted him.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
that makes
yeah.
sense.
it happens.
Yeah.
We
I'm
didn't
gonna hop in the other room really quick.
Okay. I don't know. And it just looking at him kind of fits in with the whole narrative he was giving us before about a returning player being a traitor, but or you said that.
Who are you
were the
guys
one
talking
that
about?
said Adam.
Mm.
Yeah. The
No, and
reason being, Abby,
Matt R said that to us, and I agreed with it. Yeah.
yeah. And my reasoning for it, Abby, is I was in a chat with Mike and I would throw names at him and say, what do you think? Blah, blah, blah. And he would just agree with whatever I said. When I threw out Adam's name to him was the only time I got a strong reaction saying, oh, I don't not trust him. And I'm like, okay, first of all, nice use of the double negative. And this is the only time he's ever defended anybody. So
Oh,
I've been kind of watching Adam for a while to see if there's anything, but I'm just not
He
picking up on
he
any.
defended Adam.
He is the only one that he
Yeah.
said that he didn't distrust.
Right.
Everybody else, he had no comment really. It was just
okay.
like it was like basically,
Okay.
oh, Tina, whatever you think.